Welcome to the Self-Love Mastery Series. My name is Myah Rogerson, and today with me I have Mazen and Krisana Locke of Tantric Energetics. They are co-founders and main facilitators of this transformational platform. They are dedicated to supporting unique individuals and their transformation through self-discovery, self-empowerment, self-awareness, through alignment of integrity and with will and a cultivation of awareness. I think I already said that. Sure. I'm sorry, I'm super nervous. I'm like, you guys are a superstar in my world, and like, I need a moment. I need a moment.
We're chilled. We're cool. Like
Okay. All right. Okay.
You can just add that in.
I can do. In fact, you know what? I might even just leave it as is. These two are amazing, incredible facilitators. Mazen and Krisana have merged their knowledge and expertise and experiences in psychology, neuroscience, consciousness research, humanistic and transformation, psychotherapy, energetic healing, sound healing, and meditation to bring awareness and transformation that's tailored to unique individual. So for me, myself, being a participant of some of your events, what I have like gotten from the core of it is like learning how to love myself, how to self-attune and feel my feelings and like fully show up for myself in so many aspects. So I noticed as I was looking at your website that there wasn't really any specific words speaking to self-love, but you talk about self-empowerment, self-discovery, self-awareness. So I'm curious, from your perspective, how does self-love fit with Tantric Energetics?
True, actually. Now I'm like, oh, wow. So, how did we miss that? And even when we started, it all happened through self-love, actually. That's where we're aiming. And this word has been missed. The website has been put together 3.5 years ago.
Okay.
And self-love, it's not given. Why? Because we train the complete opposite. So probably we focus on the way to self-love, and before that, certain awareness, certain self-understanding, because what's stopping us between us and self-love is the way how we speak to ourselves. But the way how we speak to ourselves, it's so trained that we're not aware how much we criticize and put down ourselves. So self-love is a fruit of that. So it's not like, let us give you self-love. It's like self-love is there by default, but we trained not to. So those words that you mentioned, that's written on the website, are the way to who we are, to our default state, which is pure love.
I love that.
Yeah.
Love that. So why is self-love important? Why is it important to come to this original state of love?
Well, self-love, we've been for millennia or for thousands and thousands of years, we've been told to love others first, and then not even love yourself, to love others, love your partner, love your parents, love nature, love everything else. But
your video
is off.
Should we continue? We can.
I'm not sure.
Myah, we will wait for you.
Wow, the video really didn't like that.
We will wait for you until you appear again to speak more about what Krisana was sharing.
Yes, maybe.
Are you still there?
We're still here.
We're still there. What happened?
Oh my goodness, you're back. I'm so sorry. My headphones cut out, and then I tried to fix it, and then it opened up my Spotify and started playing music in my headphones, and then I couldn't hear anything. I'm so sorry. Okay. Why is self-love important?
You tell us what just happened to you. How are you speaking? How are you speaking to yourself right now?
Oh, I'm like, what is happening? So Right. Okay. So let's line this up. So yesterday for my interview, I had all the time in the world to like dance and shake and chant and like be in it. And like today, I had a fitness class that I had to teach in the morning, and then so I was in this amped up energy, and then I was in my car, I was humming. I was also preparing my notes, and then I came home, and it was just like, okay, I got to get the camera ready. I got the lighting because I couldn't come home until a certain time. So because my son was leaving and he's with my parents. Anyway, so I'm just feeling a little bit like, got to use my tools and like shake it and be present. And so, yeah, anyway, I'm fully here, and I apologize for my scattered energy. That's my morning.
We accept you just as you are right now. So it's just accepting how you are right now. And that's the big thing about self-love.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's the first thing is acceptance of what's happening. And as I was saying, like self-love, we've been told to love others, love nature, love a dog, love our partners, love our parents, love children, and then nothing about loving ourselves. And because it's been somewhat condemned that if I love myself first, it means it's egoistic or narcissistic, but it isn't. Loving oneself has to come first, and that means accepting yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Just the way you are right now, with all the bits and pieces that we wish we would want to shift or change, the habits, the things we don't like about ourselves. But if we don't come with just accepting how we are at this moment, that's the first step. So self-love is a big one, is acceptance. So
yes,
whatever's happening now, accept it, Myah.
Thank you. Thank you. I accept my nervousness. I accept the tightness in my chest that is this nervousness. And I'm using my energies to drop down to my 1 point from a space of self-love rather than control.
Exactly.
So yeah, even just that thought of self-acceptance and surrendering to what is, and the attunement of the emotions. I really, can you speak on that? Just dropping in and feeling the feelings and allowing them to be there.
Yes, that?
I was looking at you.
It was mine.
Yeah.
No, I didn't get actually, I didn't get the sentence, to be honest.
So feeling one's feelings. How do you teach that? How do you teach someone to feel their feelings? And how does that relate to self-love?
I will start with a bit and then you continue with the second bit.
Yes.
It's not about teaching, it's about remembering.
Mm-hmm.
How do you teach a kid to know that he's angry now and then release it? You don't. You just suppress it, actually tell him don't do it. So we have a no in us, a nagging no in us. So now it's really reigniting and reawakening to our original physiological component. We are very, very connected to our body by default. The disconnection happened through conditioning over the years of our lives. So we're going back to what it's natural. So we're remembering there is no child that comes to this life that hates himself. It's impossible. It's impossible. It doesn't fit. There is no dog or whatever because they are pure love until they learn another option. Until they hear different consciousness, fear consciousness, control consciousness, and like, oh, and then they feed into that and they want to adapt. They want to belong to their families with their fears. So then they lower their vibration so they fit out of love. And what we are is this year of trying to fit everywhere to those different vibrations. And we're a bit far away from our original us, which is love.
Thank you for that remembering. remembering.
Yes. And
Krisana.
how to feel the feelings? Well, we have to step out of doing all the doing and trying to escape from feeling. So then we're coming, okay, now I want to feel my feelings. So we do it also the doing from controlling. So how do I feel my feelings is to also to come into a space where you stop doing the doing, you stop to always be engaged with the outside, be engaged all the time with gadgets and on social media, and to avoid connecting with yourself, to avoid feeling what's going on inside. And that's the one step one has to do, because how to feel the feelings, it's head orientated, but it's the way to it is through the body, to start getting in contact with the body, loving the body, accepting the body, loving the mind, not saying I don't like my mind, and also meditation. Meditation is a beautiful way to find a way to connect in, to start connecting with oneself. So simply is, how are you feeling right this moment? How are you right now? Are you feeling?
I'm feeling much more grounded. Much more grounded. I'm feeling much more grounded. I've got a lot of energy, and I'm just like trying to okay, this is a head thing, but I'm trying to direct it appropriately and manage it, because I'm here, but I'm here and I'm present and I'm with you, and I'm like, okay, I know I want to do a really good job. That's okay. You want to do a really good job, and just be in love. Yes. So, yes, with that being said, how do you master your mind to attune to a space of love?
How do you master your mind? Okay.
I love this question. I don't know, like, it's just like already
into
this
a space
question.
Of love. Yes.
It's I feel I'm going, like, we're going parallel as always, complementary. I will go stick to that line, which is, I feel like, I really want to stick to that, what I started with answering the last two questions. To master the mind, it's cultivating awareness. Another word of it is meditation, but meditation is a tool of awareness. So when awareness is there, you don't need to go to do a specific meditation tool. So not to be forgotten, I have to meditate for the sake of meditating. We want need to know why we're meditating, to bring presence. In the moment of presence, we're able to witness. And then when we witness, we're gonna notice what is the mind cooking day in, day out. So mastering the mind is just to know what it is doing without us being conscious about it. Thoughts are it's the creative process of this universe. It's happening consciously or unconsciously. So to master what's happening, one needs to know what are the thoughts behind the words and the action. And then the feelings come after. So we speak a lot about self-responsibility. Self-responsibility, you go back to, I have to be grown up. And no, it's not like self-responsibility have to do with the moment you wake up. The thoughts that you feed yourself, because you can go in any thought, it's full of potential. It's a free choice so far. So the choice that you will go into will direct the day, the week, the year, every moment you will be living. So if everyone, even the ones who are now listening to us, like the thoughts that's coming also now listening to this, they might be like, what do they know, So if that can be nagging voice, condemning voice, judging voice, I know better. The moment those voices are come with a negative vibration, let us say, with a heavier tone, This is impeaching, actually, it's stopping themselves from the love that they could feel. Because in that judgment that they have for probably my voice, probably her hair, how it looks, probably your nervousness, they could not accept you. How can she be like that? When we are in that, we are outside, and then we're missing out how to love and respect ourselves. And that will create, and after the interview, because there's so much of nagging and condemning, the body doesn't see the difference between condemning out or condemning in. The cell doesn't know the difference between out and in. Condemning, it's a sound. We do lots of sound healing. So when we study the sound vibration and consciousness, when we condemn, when we judge ourselves or others, it doesn't make a difference. The vibration, the frequency of it is of that, and every cell will take it, regardless it's for politicians or for myself or my feet or the pimple on my face. So one really need to cultivate awareness and really observe what's happening under the curtain, constantly thinking and overthinking. And yes, we have a choice to think again. What should I do? But I'm so much in the negative. Think again. It's possible. Or sit and notice first you're in the negative and then accept it. So this is, I will stop here. This is the first degree of entering, and then because those will define later on where we go ahead. The commander said, and we follow.
I would just like to add, yeah, what's wrong with my hair? I like my hair just the way I am at the moment. No, I'm making a joke.
I had to find something that is not irrelevant.
I'm making a joke just to...
I want to give a compliment. She's afraid of compliment. I had to say something that is irrelevant and actually already looks nice.
Yes, but I wanted to thank you.
You're welcome.
I wanted to say, anyway, I think I like the way I look at this moment. So it's accepting, it's coming back to accepting. And as Mazen said, as we both, the way we share our vision and our work, it's really awareness, and also before that is accepting where you're at, accepting that even if you go to use a tool of meditation, first accept, love yourself first, accept, because then when you're sitting meditating, you're going to be condemning everything, I hate myself. So loving yourself is stepping out of self-hate and condemning. So it's accepting.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that. I love that. Thank you. Yeah, I do love that. Okay. So the physical, the biological being. How do you love your biological self in action?
So you're going now to the taking care.
Mm-hmm.
The taking care.
Mm-hmm.
The taking care.
Yeah.
The being parenting to ourselves. Yeah, it's a very simple and very important. And if we miss that part, all the other parts are heavier and more difficult. One thing that we can all agree, that we exist in a physical body on earth. And this has to be respected and taken care of. It cannot take care of itself. And this is not understood. Nobody will do it for us. From the talk before, probably some of the participants, something I felt something is rising. When you said about cultivating the mind and self-love and the nagging, and I'm like, why, when one would say, but how can I get out of that? Actually, there's something that exists in us as victim consciousness. I'm gonna bridge what we said before to now. But no, I'm always in that, and it happened to me, and my father slept. Not blah blah. I'm not demeaning all experiences. But in that victim consciousness is very difficult. It's the opposite of self-responsibility. So I'm gonna connect victim consciousness, self-responsibility to take care of the body. Nobody told us don't. Nobody told us don't take care. So even if we are victim and we feel all the world did this to us, why I'm incapable to take care of the basic needs before asking for the most complicated needs. I need love from the other, I need sex from the other, I need joy from the other. Like, you're not even taking care of the basic needs. Once the basic needs are met, the body is loved, and then it's way easier to bridge it to the outside, from sleep to eating to cleaning to just basic stuff, because the parents are gone. I'm above 18, imagine, and then who will do it? And this is where the victimhood and childlike, I don't want to grow up, because to mature, it's not about age. You can be 80 and not mature. To mature is the moment you decide, I take self-responsibility. I am responsible for every step that happens in my life, and my mind and my thoughts, my actions and my words play part in all of that is unfolding in front of me. And I can change everything that is needed. I have the power to do so. And this is stepping from childhood to maturity. In childhood, you don't have to take care of yourself. And that's the difference between a child and a mature person.
And I think also the first 7 years of our life, as we're developing the brain, the nervous system is still developing. We do need to have caregivers, and we do need to have our parents, and we are dependent on their survival. And that is a biological love, and it's needed. It's so we can grow up to function. But often when we do grow up, we forget that, and we think, no, I still would like someone to do it for me, you know, because there's still this, it was done in the past. And that is a biological love that's needed for survival. And self-love, conscious love, is to step into, as Mazen, this maturity of taking care of oneself, of self-responsibility, awareness, loving oneself, taking care of the needs.
Yes, so much yes to that. I mean, in terms of like self-responsibility, as I reflect on my own experience, like this morning, is like I didn't set those boundaries. I said yes to so many things. And it was like, and I knew that my needs were not particularly being met. And then, oh, okay. And then that self-blame, self-shame about, wow, you should just be able to, there's your energy. I was like, oh, no, just accept and be and learn and grow and love. And yes, it's the constant thing. That's self-care.
Because we are here now, and you are here, and it's working. And I just want to give, it's not a tool, it's an understanding of now of the mind in action. You know, you see how it started the interview, but now in this moment, it's working. But the image of the moment before, this is what we stay on. We really stay with the past. Judging is judging the past. And it's a way of control. This is a way of controlling oneself and restricting one's aliveness and stopping. Actually, it's a fear consciousness. It's not a love consciousness, as easy as that. So actually it just happened, and now you have a choice. It's gone. We didn't blame you. I imagine the participant didn't. Everybody had a thought, but it's for them. But now it's for you to know, like, here, all is well. And we cannot, later on when you finish, you're like, I should have. Why? It really worked. We're happy. And then you're happy with that. That's it.
We're enjoying seeing you, Myah. Yes.
Thank you. And you know, and that has served me so well in life too. I think that was in one of your meditations, that it's just like whatever happens, even if you drop out, you're still in the meditation. And that's sort of how I live my life now. It's just like, oh, this is meant to be. Whatever it is, it's just, that's what it's meant to be. If it's a lesson that's showing up, that's just meant. And it's just like, what a shift that little thing is, you know?
Yes, and not judging it. So not having a judgmental attitude to things. It's like, okay, so it's how we bring in our judgments, because we're always trying to divide. So it's also to have this attitude and have this quality of not judging. It's like, this is okay, this is happening.
Yes.
Cool.
Thank you. And then processing emotions, I'm curious about that. So with the work that I've done with you guys, there's a lot of emoting and moving the emotions through. And I'm curious how, from your perspective, that all relates to self-love, this holding that space and allowing that emotion to move.
Okay, so in some of the work you have done with us, we were addressing coming back into connecting with the aliveness in the body, with the joy in the body, the vibrancy, the love, but before we can connect with that, we have to address that there are emotions. There are things from the past that haven't been able to be digested or to be expressed. And these emotions create stuckness in the block or blocks in the body, or these emotional patterns also are held in the muscular. So we work through the body to support ourselves with breathing, to support ourselves with different active meditations first, to get in touch with the body, so we can get in touch with what's blocking our energy. And we gave space in a safe place to allow you to express through the body, to share without expressing on somebody else, but to give space to these repressed emotions, these repressed energies, laughter, sadness, crying, some anger, longing, feelings, and to also express them through the body, so it wasn't through the head. So some of our work is addressing the emotions actively through a healthy, safe way, through this emotional work of expression. So that was the way we were doing it. Yes,
I love it. So essentially, it's like all of the tools that you and you move it. You're just such amazing facilitators. You co-create and create this space of containment for a unique group of people, and then you just facilitate this transformation process for them to go through. And essentially, it all comes down to remembering, like deconditioning all this thought stuff and all the muscular armory, and remembering the original love.
Yes, because then you get into a space of being connected with yourself, and then there's a deeper dive into being, into consciousness, into awareness. So it's just clearing the space, so it's much easier to connect with that, to your original essence, to your aliveness, to your essence that you came with. As Mazen had said, we arrived and we were pure love. And to remember that, but just the rocks and everything got in the way, and we support ways to support us to dive into that, to reconnect to your authentic, loving self.
I love that. Thank you. Thank you. Did you want to say something, Mazen?
Yeah. I just want to add this word. I don't know, I'm just feeling when participant will be listening, I'm like, okay, I feel like adding this keyword, because we do use words as a way to go in or to block. Really, we have so much power that we're not aware of. But the word I would like to say is allowing. Allowing feelings, right? So we said this pure of who we are love, right? But conditioning happens. But where this conditioning happens? When we talk about the body, we talk also about the brain, because every single muscle or cell, or it's represented in the brain. So conditioning, yes, happens in the brain, but in the body. So it's together. Allowing feelings and allowing emotions is the most natural thing to come back to balance, peace, and love. Without allowing, we can never remember who we are. There's no way to bypass it. Not with psychedelics, not with drugs, not with tools that to bypass, not with over spirituality, not with so much work, not with any kind of addiction or no. Even if it's of the best, I pray so much. Praying can become an addiction. Everything can become an addiction. You need to know why you're doing that. Is it to bypass a feeling through the body? And why I'm emphasizing the feeling through the body? The soul communicates through feelings. The original you communicates through feelings. That's why you want to suddenly go to the toilet. That's why you suddenly want to eat. That's why you suddenly want to sleep. It knows how to take care of the vessel. Because more it takes care of the vessel, more it will be able to experience love and remember who we are and to create what's needed. So feelings, when they are not allowed and blocked, the signal, it's not received. So a signal sends and it goes through different channels. Oh yeah, and it means that. And we get confused. And that's why we see most in our life, there's either burnout or confusion. Burnout or confusion.
Yes.
Where does it come? It's just like a car. It hasn't been taken care. The signal, the board, the car, like the signal board in the car is now showing different things. Sometimes the fuel is less. Sometimes we're going on that speed. But I'm sure when I'm in a car, it really gives me the exact speed. It will give me the exact how much fuel I have. And this has been forgotten. That's why you need the experience of the physical body to know where you are. Without the body, you don't know where you are. With the body, you know. So actually, the body is not against you. The body is for you, but one need to understand that. That's why self-understanding.
Yeah.
This is your best ally. So actually, self-love is a must and a necessity through the body, taking care of the body. Otherwise, there's no bypass.
Yes.
Not on earth, not in that physical plane.
Yes.
Yes. Wow. That was so well explained. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah, to have an experience through the body. That's our reality. The body is our reality. It's not yesterday, tomorrow, but it's experiencing through the body.
That integrated attunement of just knowing and feeling and being in communication and aligning action. Right. Yes, through self-care and through actual love for this biological vessel. And love it. Okay. Anything to add? Or would you like to do a short meditation to drop us in?
Yes, we could share a short guided meditation to support us, all of us, into wherever we are at this moment. If we're in a room, just give yourself time to make sure that you have time for yourself. You get comfortable on a chair. Yeah. And you close your eyes. And you can also use your imagination for this guided meditation. You can sit and you can use your imagination from your heart center, from the heart, that there's love energy that's starting to radiate out through your heart. And you're starting to send these love energy, it starts to radiate out into the room. And you just feel that this love energy is filling the room with a vibration. So the room becomes vibrating with love. And it comes through the space of the heart. It's not about thinking about it, it's just sending all these loving vibrations all around the room. They're vibrating, they're moving around, they're showering on you. They're just filling the whole room, the space you are in. Sending loving energy into the room that you're sitting in or wherever you are right now. Like ripples. As you send it, it's like when a ripple ripples on a silent lake. It sends a ripple vibration until it touches the shore or it touches the wall, and it's touching things. And so this is radiating love. And you'll be surprised when you start to just tune in to radiate this love. Something changes in you. Some quality shifts, something soft, something vibrant, graceful starts to radiate around you. It's almost as if you could touch it, and the room is filling up fuller and fuller. And you are sitting in this radiant love that's radiating around you, showering you. It's becoming love, becoming the love energy, radiating the love. And sometimes you can even do this in your room at home. You can sit and have a quiet space and experience this guided meditation for yourself, or experience this meditation of radiating love. And you'll be surprised. Maybe when you meet people after, there's nothing that you can do, but there's a vibration around you. Nothing to share. It is being shared. It is just happening. And creating this quality for you wherever you are right now, a remembrance. And you can slowly feel yourself sitting. If you're sitting down on a chair or on a cushion, maybe just sensing your body and letting your hands touch your body. This is me, accepting this, me, how I'm feeling right now, how I am right now, where I'm at right now. And you can slowly come back and softly open your eyes, sharing also this, radiating this as well.
Thank you. Thank you. So, Tantric energetics, Krisana and Mazen, thank you so, so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for everything.